Hi. Sorry, I have a mint in my mouth and I don't want to accidentally spit it out. Um, would it really be a Gabby YouTube live if I wasn't late? I was late. I'm like, would it be a Gabby YouTube live if I didn't push back the time? Because this was supposed to be originally at 12 o'clock. And then I pushed it back to 12:30 because I was like, I need to take a shower. And then 12:30, almost 12:30 came around, and I was like, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I was like, damn, I haven't taken my shower yet, so I need to do push back like hopefully one more time. And so it's supposed to start at 12:45, but it started at like 12:46. I think I was only a minute late. Like I think this is the closest I've ever been to like on time. But basically, what this live is about, what this shirt is about, is Miss Swift owning the rights to her masters again. Like, I literally woke up this morning and I normally have like a very strict morning routine. And this morning, I was out of my morning routine and it kind of sent me a little like overboard. But hey, I managed and I adapted. I woke up and I saw the news on Instagram because I normally see news on Discord, but I try not to be on Discord in the morning. And um Taylor got her masters back. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my dog was walking around and I just wanted to know where she went. She's still on the ground. She probably moved from like on top of the couch to like her dog bed right there. Um I want to like finish the mint before I like start talking even more. Because having the mint in my mouth is like distracting me from talking. Okay, I'm done with the mint. Okay. So this morning, hi to the people joining. I don't know who you are, but I see that there are 2 people watching. Hi. Um you didn't miss much. Just came live like about 4 minutes ago. Hi Daniel. Let me start with the letter. So this morning, Miss Swift decided to send everyone in chaos. And okay, so let's start. Let's talk about Reputation Taylor's version first and foremost. We all had our one of our biggest clowning dates of history for Reputation Taylor's version. I was skeptical about Reputation Taylor's version coming out, or like on the AMAs. Like deep down I knew she wasn't going to release Reputation Taylor's version, but there was a part of me that was like, will she release or not release, but like on her website it spelled out AMAs, or we thought it spelled out AMAs, and it was like apparels something something something. Like the first one was A, second one was M, third one was A, and then the fourth one was S. And then also like there's a random percentage for merch off, like clearance, and it was 26% off. So everybody thought that it was going to be um Reputation Taylor's version was coming at the AMAs. And I the website like had me skeptical. Like like I said, like, even though deep down, like, I had a feeling it wasn't gonna come out, the merch, like, I just thought that was, like, a plain Easter egg in sight where we were absolutely gonna get Reputation next. But then also, like, I'm trying to think about, like, her previous patterns, and people are like, "Oh, we don't she doesn't do the same thing twice." But it's like you look at Folklore and Evermore, she surprise dropped Folklore and then she surprise dropped Evermore. Not a lot going on at the moment one time, not a lot going on at the moment twice. Um, she announced Speak Now Taylor's version at the Eras Tour. Then she also announced 1989 at the Eras Tour. Also, what's another thing that she's done? Announced Midnight at the VMAs and announced Torture Poets at the Grammys. Like, she's done stuff twice. Also, another pattern I've noticed is country album, pop album. So, like, first it was Fearless Taylor's version, and then it was Red Taylor's version. Even though Red is like a country album, like the genre is country, Swifties know it's a pop album. And so I consider that like the country pop album pattern. And then for Speak Now in 1989, once again, Speak Now, country album, 1989, pop album. So I believe like the next cycle would have been debut Taylor's version, Reputation Taylor's version. Also, the Man music video wall. I don't know if I've talked about it on here or if I talked about it on TikTok, but I talked about it somewhere and how it was literally Fearless Red, Speak Now, 1989. Then there was a poster with like Taylor Swift on it, and then it was Reputation. And so far, that order has been correct. I mean, we all thought it was going to be Fearless, Red, Speak Now, Reputation, Taylor Swift, 1989. But it went Fearless, Red, Speak Now, then it went up to 1989. Then I believe the next one would have been Debut and then Reputation. There's just too many signs where it's making me think Debut was supposed to be the next one. Daniel, are you seeing the signs I'm seeing? I gave so many signs, so many signs. But now, okay, so like since I got like the Reputation and Debut out of the way, I am going to talk about the letter and what I woke up to this morning. And I'm not like a high tech YouTuber where I know how to like pop things up on the screen as I'm like going live. So I just like show what's on my phone, and I know there's a way for me to do it. I just don't know how to do it, and I don't wait. Open screen. Sorry, I'm like messing with stuff right now. Cuz it's telling me I can share my screen. Hold on, let me see if I can try to share. Okay, so um I'm trying to see if I can find something on Discord. That way I can try to share it with you guys. Hold on. Give me like a second or two, or maybe 5 or 10. I will come back, promise. Where is it? Okay. I found the Twitter link. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find the Twitter link, and this doesn't have the what's it called? Can you guys see that? Can you, Daniel, can you see that? Oh my god, I screen shared. Please tell me you're seeing this. um so this is what the posts look like. I don't know. I don't know how to get the because I'm not signed into Twitter, so I just have like the photos. Let me like zoom in on the photos. And like you don't know how excited I was when I woke up this morning and I saw these photos. Like I mean, when I woke up, I was so confused when this happened because I was half asleep. And I was half asleep when I saw these photos. And it was kind of like, what is going on? Because, like, first of all, like, Taylor Swift has been absent on Instagram since her goodbye post for the Eras tour back in December, other than like a post for the LA Fires and supporting Selena's album. Like, everything else has been silent, like radio silent. Like, I've never heard silence quite this loud and silent. And we Swifties know, like, she was like, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. um, I Swifties know that, or Swifties tend to forget. Hi, Wonderland Swiftie. Bye, Daniel. A lot of people tend to forget that, like, they're like, Taylor has been absent on Instagram for the longest time ever, like even longer than the silence from like Reputation. And it's like you forget that she literally posted to her Instagram stories twice. Or like when she posted in support of Selena Gomez, people were like, well, she's like, this is her first post since the Eras tour ended. And it's like, you guys, do you not remember her post for the LA Fires? But right now I'm just going over like this post that she posted on let me see if I can. Are you guys seeing my Discord? No, you're not. Okay. I guess I missed her. So happy I got her work back. I was texting my Swiftie BFF and we both freaked out. I literally was like, I didn't know what to do this morning. I literally didn't know what to do this morning. Like I said, I was I'm gonna share something else. So hold on. I was there we go. So I was half asleep when I saw it. And normally I what's it called? Oh wait, I should have oopsies. Oh, I'm showing one of my friends' names on the internet. Um, but like, okay, so I was half asleep. Like, I'm so tired of like Taylor announcing stuff when like I'm like half asleep. When Folklore dropped, half asleep. When Evermore dropped, half asleep. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm showing you guys a letter on my computer, but I'm gonna read it on my phone. That way I have it like in front of me. Cause cursive's hard to read as is, but having it like even tinier, can I zoom it in on here? Zoom in. Oh, okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, so hi. I'm trying to gather my thoughts into something coherent, but right now my mind is just a slideshow. Which is funny because she posted a slideshow of like photos of her reclaiming her work. A flashback sequence of all the times I daydreamed about, wished for, and pined away for a chance to get to tell you this news. All the times I was this close. And let me just say, like, I'm gonna be like pausing this letter and like dissecting it a little bit. Um, the this close, I've been seeing people say that there's 12 eyes in it. And people are already clowning for TS12. And as much as I want TS12, I definitely think her getting her work back is going to have a hand in her writing TS12. I just don't think TS12 will come out this year. If it does, I'll come on YouTube Live and I'll like full on put a cloud nose on and be like, I'm wrong. But I just personally don't think TS12 is going to come out this year. The only time the 2-year album cycle was broken was from 1989 to Reputation, 3 years, no album, and then Folklore or Lover, Folklore, and Evermore. Because Lover didn't even get a whole year, and let alone Folklore and Evermore did not get a whole year. Those are the only times that the 2-year album cycle did not partake. And people are like, well, Torture Poets and Midnights aren't 2 years away, but it's still 2022 to 2024. That's what I'm counting as a 2-year album cycle. Speaking of Stolen is the album I became a Swiftie, so it's really healing. The first everybody like on Twitter and like Instagram is like, what's the first album you're gonna listen or the first song you're gonna listen to now that she owns her work? And the first album I listened to was Speak Now. Speak Now is my baby. I love Speak Now. I was so upset with like the Better Than the Revenge lyric change and Long Live sounding more auto-tuney and like there's no anger and emotion in The Story of Us, Dear John, Last Kiss. Like I Speak Now OG is my baby. And now that she owns her work, I'm not gonna feel guilty about listening to like the mattress line, like the moth line in Better Than Revenge was not it. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing the person who dressed up as a moth for the Eras tour. I love seeing that. But like the mattress line is just it's the misogynistic version, and I love it. TS12, yeah, I think TS12 will come out next year. Maybe it'll be another early release album. Early release meaning like it'll come out in the spring or like summer. But whenever it comes, I'll be happy. Same here. um, okay, so all the time I was this close reaching out for it, only for it to fall through, and I almost stopped thinking it could ever happen. After 20 years of having the carrot dangled and then yanked away. But that's all in the past now. I've been bursting into tears of joy at random intervals ever since I found out that this is really happening. I really get to say these words. All of the music I've ever made now belongs to me. And all of my music videos, all the concert films, all the album art and photography, the unreleased songs, the memories, the magic, the madness, every single era, my entire life work. And so what I'm getting about this is like we don't have to feel guilty about watching the music videos anymore. Like I just watched a Love Story music video before learning that she earned her master's back, and it's like I felt guilty because like she doesn't own that, but it's still like it's iconic. Like I can't not watch the Love Story music video. Don't get me wrong, I haven't watched it in like a hot minute, but like when I just rewatched it, it was like the nostalgia I got from the video. The nostalgia. And like with her saying the concert films, people are like, are we gonna get the Red Tour concert film? Is Reputation Stadium Tour going to be put on Disney Plus? Like, since Netflix doesn't own it anymore, I don't think she wants to work with Netflix anymore. But like, can it go to Can it go to Disney Plus? I mean, the Marvel shows that were on Netflix went to Disney Plus. So like, can the Reputation Stadium Tour go to Disney Plus too? Like, you guys, like, it's endless. It's endless. Also, the unreleased songs. Like, I haven't listened to a single unreleased song, and I was like waiting to like see if they've been like released on like the albums, and like I didn't listen to All the Girls You Love Before until it was on, or until she did that random drop before the Eras tour started. I still haven't heard Need, I haven't heard Battle, I haven't heard like all the unreleased songs from like before debut happened. And so like the fact that she owns like everything, like even though I don't think I'll listen to the unreleased songs, like there's still a chance that like can she release them as like official songs and then I'll listen to them. I'm just not a fan of like listening to unreleased songs. I love the Blank Space music video, and I'm so glad I could watch it without feeling, yes, the Blank Space music video. Oh my god, you guys, the Blank Space music video is iconic. I've been seeing so many Swifties like having vacations there, and I just saw a Swiftie get like married at the castle, and it was like, oh, to have the money to get married at the Blank Space castle. I listened to All the Girls, but when it came out, it's not my favorite on Lover. That song was played Santa Clara Night 2, and I was Santa Clara Night 1. So I missed out on it by one night, but if there weren't the Taylor's version for my show for Santa Clara Night 1, I wouldn't have gotten Castles Crumbling. Like that was my piano surprise song. Sorry, I was forgetting about like what song was which. And I love like even though we didn't have Hayley Williams with us, it was still gorgeous to hear Castles Crumbling. And like at the time, like I wasn't like a huge fan of the Castles Crumbling. Like I'm not like an anxiety song girly. And even though I have like severe anxiety. So like Castle Crumbling wasn't really hitting for me. But like there's just something about hearing songs live where like it hits you deeper. And hearing Castles Crumbling even without Haley is still something so special I hold to me, especially since I was wearing a Speak Now outfit. I was wearing like my ball gown that was supposed to be my senior ball gown, and it finally got its moment like 3 years later. But it's the fact that Taylor knew, like I say this like she actually knew. But she knew I was wearing a Speak Now outfit, so she was like, I'm gonna give Gabby a Speak Now song. um did you go to a London show? Hi, GDTS13. Wonderland Swifty, did you go to a London show? If so, what night? Did you go to the one that they had Castle Crumbling? Is that a surprise song we have in common? Um, okay. So to say this is my greatest dream come true is actually being pretty reserved about it. To my fans, you know how important this has been to me, as much so that I meticulously re-recorded and released 4 of my albums, calling them Taylor's versions. The passionate support you showed these albums and the success story you turned the Eras Tour into is why I was able to buy back my music. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with this art that I have dedicated my life to, but have never owned until now. Oh my god, you went to London Night 3? I can't remember which Castles Crumbling. I can't remember which night Castles Crumbling was. Did I come around to here? I am currently going over the letter right now. I just got to the all I've ever wanted paragraph. I just read this paragraph to say this is my greatest dream. I'm just going over I'm just starting going over the letter. I tend to talk a lot, so like you haven't missed that much. Bye Wonderland Swifty. I have kind of talked about TS12 and how I don't think it's coming out until 2026. I am someone that believes in the 2-year album cycle, and the only albums that didn't follow that was Reputation, Lover, Folklore, and Evermore. But I'll talk about TS12 a little bit more when I'm like done reading this letter. I am so fortunate that I got to go to the Eras Tour and I was able to help fund um her getting her master's back. Like I went to Vegas night 1 and I went to or in Vegas night 2. And I went on I also went to Santa Clara night 1. So I was able to go to 2 shows. My surprise songs were White Horse and Cowboy Like Me with Marcus Mumford. And then Right Ray Left Me with Aaron Dessner and Castles Crumbling without Haley. And yeah, those are my shows. I'm so glad that I was able to help fund her getting her master's back. Okay. All I've ever wanted was the opportunity to work hard enough to be able to one day purchase my music outright with no strings attached. No partnership with full autonomy. I will be forever grateful to everyone at Sharema Capital for being the first people to ever offer this to me. The way they've handled every interaction we've had has been honest, fair, and respectful. This was a business deal to them, but I really felt like they saw it for what it was to me. My memories and my sweat and my handwriting and my decades of dreams. I am endlessly thankful. My first tattoo might just be a huge shamrock in the middle of my forehead. The tattoo line is like really funny to me because I was like, oh, maybe Taylor. Like, I literally was just like thinking about like, what if Taylor has like a tattoo and we don't even know about it? um, but like, I'm so glad that like there was able to be a settlement what about her getting her master's back, and I just now people are like, are we still gonna stream the stolen versions? Are we gonna stream like the Taylor versions? And it's like they're not stolen versions anymore. They're the like let's just call them the original versions and the Taylor's versions. And I am someone that's gonna stream both the original and the Taylor's version because some of the originals are better, like Better Than Revenge, Story of Us, You belong with me. We are never ever getting back together. Um, like there's so many OGs that are better, but there's also so many tailored versions that are better. And let me tell you a little secret. Babe is not one of the better tailored versions. I prefer Babe with Sugarland. How do you go from a beautiful melody to what about the promises? Promises. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. Nobody's watching. Oh no. Oh wait. You're still watching. Okay. It just told me nobody was okay, you're still watching. Maybe Taylor's getting engaged because of the Diamonds TS and new album TS. 12 would be after the news will be out and she would write an album similar to Selena and Benny did. I don't know. Like at this point, like I truly don't know what Taylor's next moves are gonna be. Cause I had no way, like we were all clowning for, or a lot of people were clowning for Reputation Taylor's version. And she was just like, surprise, I own my masters now. Speaking of Reputation Taylor's version, I know. What about Rep TV? Full transparency, I haven't even re-recorded a quarter of it. The Reputation album was so specific to that time in my life, and I kept hitting a stopping point when I tried to remake it. All that defiance, that longing to be understood while feeling purposely misunderstood, that desperate hope, that shame-born snarl and mischief. To be perfectly honest, it's the one album in those first six that I thought couldn't be improved upon by redoing it. Not the music or the photos or the videos, so I kept putting it off. There will be a time if you're into the idea for the album, and I really for the unreleased vault tracks from that album to hatch. I've already completely re-recorded my entire debut album, and I really love how it sounds now. Those two albums can still have their moments to reemerge when the time is right. If that would be something you guys would be excited about. But if it happens, it won't be from a place of sadness and longing for what I wish I could have. It will just be a celebration now. And basically, all that clowning we did for Reputation, the Rio show in South America, the crowd was literally chanting Reputation, Reputation, Reputation. Taylor literally said, "Go sit in the corner, think about what you just did." Or the gold Reputation bodysuit. We thought this is it. This is the moment Reputation Taylor's version comes out. It's not. And then the AMAs, the most recent clowning date. And then here she is, like, I bet she kicked her feet and was like giggling like a little schoolgirl. And it was like, these bitches, I don't think she said bitches, but like these people really thought I was re-recording Reputation when a quarter of it isn't even done. So what was that magazine about? You literally said in a magazine, I don't remember which one it was, that the Reputation vault tracks were fire. Does that mean you at least have the Reputation vault tracks like picked out? Like even if Reputation Taylor's version isn't recorded or re-recorded, does it like please tell me you have the vault tracks at least picked out. Please tell me you have the vault tracks picked out. And then it's like, even though like I'm happy she reclaimed her masters and like she owns everything. And it still makes me sad that like the most we're gonna get from Reputation is vault tracks. And I know that makes me sound like I'm so greedy. Like, how could I expect more from her when she's given us so much since Lover? And it's still like she has debut Taylor's version re-recorded. So that means we're at least getting 5 of her first 6 albums released as re-recordings. And then Reputation's just gonna get vault tracks. One of my friends was saying that like what if she re-releases the albums like Reputation and Debut as like anniversary things? Because she said as a celebration. And the celebration could be like when Debut turns 20, which would be next year. Or it could be like when Reputation turns 10, which would be in like 2027. And so like for Debut Taylor's version, we would have to wait over a year to get. And then for Reputation, we would have to wait over 2 years to get. It's just like I said, I know this makes me sound greedy, and I know she doesn't owe us anything, but it's still like, come on, just give it to us. Just give it to us, mother. Like, please. I need to know what's in the debut vault tracks. I need to know if she botched Our Song. Our Song is my number one favorite song from her. And the way she botched Long Live, um, Story of Us, Better Than Revenge, You Belong With Me, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Babe. I just don't want that on Our Song. And so it's like, please tell me she brings the country accent back. I need the country accent to come back. I need the country accent to come back. Okay. I am extremely heartened by the conversations the saga has reignited with my industry among artists and fans. Every time a new artist tells me they negotiated to own their mastered re-recordings to their record contract because of this fight, I am reminded of how important it was for all of us for all of this to happen. Thank you for being curious about something that used to be thought of as too industry centric for broad discussion. You'll never know how much it means to me that you cared. Every single bit of this counted and ended us up here. Thanks to you and your goodwill, teamwork, and encouragement, the best things that have ever been mine finally actually are. The best thing that's ever been mine. Oh, oh, oh. Elated and amazed, Taylor. Like, let's just like take a moment to just like appreciate this letter. Let's just take a moment, take a moment. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the TS at the top. People are also thinking, as well as the 12 eyes in this, people are also thinking that the TS is hinting at her new era. And it's like, I'm all for clowning. I'm all for wanting a new era. Hi, Mirabelle Swifty. Yes, we won, guys. The war is over. We survived the Great War again. And like, even like, I want to believe that woo. Even though I want to believe that, like, I truly think that this could be like something for her next era. But it's also like, I don't see her next era coming this soon. Like, I don't see a new album coming out this year in 2025. I can hear my dog snoring. uh, I talked about this a little earlier, but I definitely think debut is coming too. One of my friends was talking about how debut might come out as like a celebration for like a 20-year anniversary. So we might have to wait for like when debut turns 20 to get the debut tailored version. um Let me try to find like other stuff to share with you guys. Cause like I want to talk about this more with you guys. But it's like her thought about like with Reputation Taylor's version, or like she was like, I can't top everything I did for Reputation. But it's like, even though Reputation was iconic, I feel like the tour is more iconic than the album is. I feel like 1989 as an album was more iconic than Reputation. As a hot take. Like, I don't know if that's a hot take, but that's just like my personal opinion. And it's like, if you completely turned around 1989's aesthetic from like a city album to a beach album, I think you can come up with a cover for Reputation. Like, I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. And like, also, what do you mean? Like, you can't top the music videos for Reputation? Like, what do you mean you can't top the music videos for Reputation? Like, you didn't top the music videos for Fearless, Speak Now, and Red and 1989. Like, um, like Speak Now, you didn't even give us a music video. 1989 didn't get a music video either. We only got music videos for well, Red had a like a picture video for Ronan that was like pictures from Maya that she gave to Taylor. Um Red also had the I Bet You Think About Me music video and the All Too Well short film. Speak Now had I Can See You. Love Story had like a lyric video that was like dedicated for fans with like photos from like the Fearless tour. But it's like you did no videos for 1989 Taylor's version, so like I think you can do no videos for Reputation Taylor's version. Unless hear me out, Swifties, you gave us a Getaway Car music video. um I mean, she has a song called Mastermind, so like of course she's a mastermind. Put your clown mask back on. Oh my god, it probably got deleted. I'm gonna show you guys something else that I have on Discord. We ain't done with clowning yet, but I'm very happy for Tay. I'm also very happy for Tay too. So here's another thing. Hold on. Oh wait, you guys. No, thank you. Hide member list. Okay. So it's time to go back home, sister. Together. Together! Like they're home. Like I mean, it's very sad that like so far there's no Reputation in debut Taylor's version, but like they get to go home now. Like they get to go to home to their family. Like they're no longer the lost sisters. They're the sisters that just never grew up. They never got a Taylor version. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, ever grow up. Just stay this little. Sorry, I just don't want to show what I'm like scrolling through. So like I'm just stopping my screen recording and just scrolling through Discord and seeing what I can find. Here's another one that one of my friends posted. Sad and grossed out, heartbroken Taylor. This one over here, the one that says sad and grossed out, that's when her masters got stolen back in like 2019 when they got sold and she had no say in it. And to see the glow up from this one to elated and amazed Taylor just makes me so happy. Like I'm so happy that she finally gets to own everything. And not just like the songs, the music videos, the concert tours, the unreleased songs, like everything. Stop sharing. Okay. I really hope you guys can't hear my scrolling on my computer. This is something else like I wanted to talk about. Window. Okay. Share. Okay, so it says these photos were shot 2 months ago. So like the photo that like Taylor released like announcing her masters, dates were taken March 27th. I don't believe it was 12:39 AM. I mean, knowing Taylor, like, it could be at midnight because of the album Midnights, but it's like, what up? Like, hold up, what? I I just I just I don't know. I don't know if I should believe this or if, like, I is this true? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can find other stuff for us to talk about. Cause like, I have a lot of stuff on my phone, but, like, I it's a lot of work. I don't feel like um, airdropping stuff or stuff like that. I just don't wanna do that. When I was, this morning, I was the first album I listened to now that she owns her masters back, or that now that she has her masters back, I listened to Speak Now, and let me tell you, when I heard Back to December and Never Grow Up and Long Live, I cried. I literally cried. And Better Than Revenge, The Story of Us, Haunted, I was shaking my ass. Like, I that was the first album I listened to since she owns her masters now again. Or no, not again, but, like, for the first time. I've also listened to, like, You Belong With Me and Style, and the next song I'm gonna listen to is We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. Um, Mirrorball Swiftie, what song was the first one you listened to, since Taylor got her masters back? If you are still in the chat. And, like, here's another thing that, like, I've said, like, people are like, "Oh, okay, now the Reputation clowns can stop clowning because Reputation isn't coming." And it's like, just because Reputation Taylor version isn't coming doesn't mean the clowns still won't be out. She gave the clowns hope. She gave them, "You guys are only getting the vault tracks." So now the Reputation album clowners are gonna clown for vault tracks rather than just the album. There's still hope for them to have something from Reputation. That's so exciting that she took it on your birthday. If those photos if that date is, like, true. I'm gonna be sharing more stuff. Misogyny is back, Better Than Revenge. Style, Baby Girl, Daddy's Home. Taylor now owns her masters. Some steal them again. We need Reputation Taylor's version. Daily reminder. Real Swifties don't stream stolen versions. Never mind. Like, I'm so tired of the real Swifties don't stream this narrative. I I mean, if there's a tailored version, then, like, obviously that's different, but, like, Reputation and Debut, there's no tailored version. I'm still gonna stream Call It What You Want and King of My Heart and our song. I'm not even sorry about it. I'm not even sorry about it. Like, I'm still gonna listen to the stolen versions. I'm so over the narrative of don't stream. Also, I'm a huge Babe girly. Babe Sugarland, especially the Reputation tour version, outsells the Taylor's version, point blank. And I don't feel guilty about that because that's not Taylor's version. Literally another artist owns the song. So I don't feel guilty about streaming something that's not Taylor's version. So over the narrative of, like, you're not a real Swiftie if you don't stream the Taylor's version. Shut up and sit down. Sorry, that's a conversation that makes me mad. Like, really mad. Oh, this is funny. This is something I also like. Can Canceled. These are all the dates that Swifties clown for Reputation tape version. I find this really funny. The only thing is, like, you could tell that a European did this or somebody that's not from America because the dates are backwards. The dates are literally backwards. Like, this is supposed to be 11. Well, that's fine. It's supposed to be 11/24/2023, not 24/11/2023. The rest of the world does not make sense when they do the dates this way. Sorry. Another hot take, call it whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, call these hot takes. I don't care. I love that this is her first official post since the era's ended. She's successful, she's rested, she's reclaimed her work, but so beyond proud of this girl. We're so proud of you, Taylor Swift. So proud of you. I know it's annoying that I'm probably like screen sharing and then I'm like, stop screen sharing. I wish there was a way to like pause the screen sharing. That way I didn't have to like keep on going from like screen sharing to stopping. Wow, I feel alive again. Who knew all it took was Taylor being happy? This morning, I literally was what's it called? I had the Swifty zoomies. Like, I was literally like screaming, running around, crying, and my dogs were like, "What is she on?" They all looked at me like confused. I had to put them in their crates because if they see someone excited, they want to jump on the person. And I wanted to dance, I wanted to freak out without being jumped on. So they just looked at me really confused. um this is her bass guitar person player. I don't know what he plays, but I know he's in the band. And Amos said, "They're home. They're home. They're home, you guys. They're home. It makes me so happy." All the Swifties that I had in the chat with me are gone. They're gone, you guys. Someone said that Taylor sold TN to get her masters back. It's like, it's weird that Taylor Nation hasn't shown up, right? Like, you guys, Taylor Nation didn't show up until like 12 p.m. PST, I think. I could be wrong though. Like, it took forever for them to show up. And it felt weird that they didn't show up for so long. Like, where were you, Taylor Nation? And then, like, right as me and my friends were like shitting on Taylor Nation for not coming up, they show up. So it was like, speak of the devil. Like, they literally heard we were talking bad about them, and they were like, not today. Not today. But still, like, it's so funny that like Taylor Nation was so quiet. For what reason? Normally Taylor Nation's on top of Taylor posting. And they invoke us to clown. Like, they want us to clown. Died in 2019, born in 2025. Welcome back, Taylor versions. Guys, please go buy some of Tay's albums. She's poor now. Please stream and buy Torture Poets Department. Y'all wasted no time. I'm crying. Love Story by Taylor Swift has reached 1 billion streams on Spotify. It's her 16th song to achieve this. I don't know when Love Story actually hit Um, 1 billion streams. It could have been today, it could have been yesterday. If it was today, I find I find that so funny that like it happened today of all days. Swift style Taylor's version, Swifties. I don't want to play with you anymore. Taylor spent 300 million so she wouldn't have to ask Blake Lively to get one of her kids to stay gorgeous. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's really so funny. That's really so funny. I didn't even see that. Like I saw all the other ones my friend shared, but I didn't see the Taylor bought back her masters to so Blake didn't have to have one of her kids re-record the gorgeous. Dun dun dun. Like you guys, that's just funny. That's funny. Oh, somebody else liked the video. Thank you for the 3 likes. I don't know if anybody's watching right now or what happened, but I appreciate the 3 thumbs up. The journey from I Just Need to Make a Better Record to it's one of the albums in those first it's the one album in those first 6 that I couldn't be improved that couldn't be improved upon by redoing it. It's so gorgeous. Like you guys, I'm so glad to see like when Reputation had no nominations at the Grammys, she felt like she had to make a better album. And now with the re-recordings, it's the one album she felt like she couldn't re-record. The growth. The growth, you guys. The growth is so beautiful. And then like the last thing, if this was a movie, the hate is now over. The cross divide is over. It's now officially a Speak Now song again. All the Swifties were up in hands. If this was a movie, isn't it Fearless song? It's a Speak Now song. And it's like, now you guys get your way. It can be both a Fearless song and a Speak Now song. I truly believe the only reason why it got put on Speak Now is because Taylor wanted Speak Now, Taylor's version, to be fully self-written. People were like, well, Speak Now is fully self-written. It's not. If this was a movie, was on the deluxe version, and it was the only song on Speak Now, including deluxe, to have a co-writer. And I believe, like I said, the only reason she re-released If This Was a Movie with the Fearless cover is because she wanted Speak Now, Taylor's version, to be a fully self-written album. I got into a full-on argument. Be like, what do you mean Speak Now isn't fully self-written? Go look at the credits for If This Is a Movie. Go look at the credits. Go look for the receipts. Sorry. I'm not a fan of stuff. I'm not a fan of people being stupid. But since I've like talked about like another thing is like my shirt. I kind of wanted to talk about like my shirt. This is the only shirt I have with I have what's it called? Like one of the Eras tour poster shirts with like all 11 eras on there. But this is the other shirt I have that has like all 11 eras on there. Debut, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, the Torture Poets department. Like, I guess I have 2 shirts with all 11 albums, but, like, I wanted to wear this shirt because it's my most recent Taylor Swift shirt, but, like, it's also one of the 2 shirts I have that has all 11 eras on there, and I wanted to wear it for an event like this. Um, Thank you for the people that were yapping with me for, like, an hour. I really appreciated it. Let's hope I can find a way to save the chat. That way, I can so you guys can so we can all look back on it when this gets published. Um, Sorry, I suck. I'm pretty good at multitasking, but, like, when I'm, like, recording something and trying to multitask, not good at it. But I'm so glad to also be back on YouTube. Sorry, like, most of 2024 and, like, the early odds of 2025, I wasn't on YouTube. Um, I got burnt out and I had to stop editing because both my computer and my phone were getting full of storage, and I don't have the money to get a work computer or phone, so, like, I had to stop editing. But as a way to continue posting on YouTube, I am posting old TikTok videos on here. The next one is me blindly ranking Taylor Swift songs. It was a filter on TikTok, and I blindly ranked 5 songs, and I did that twice. So there's 2 of those videos that are coming out. I also label, like, what year the videos were recorded. And thank you for the follow, Ivy. Wait, Ivy. Ivy. It just notified me on my phone that I got a new subscriber. So thank you for the follow for the subscribing, Ivy. I don't know if you wanted that to be public or not, but, like, I literally just got the notification. Thank you. Also, thank you for the 4 thumbs up. But yeah, so those are, like, the next videos. I also label it with what year it was recorded because, like, it's not new content, but, like, it's new for you guys because you guys haven't seen it. Maybe I can start doing lives at least, like, once a month. Make that a fun little hang because I've missed talking with you guys. I miss, like, having real-time chats with you guys. Um, there won't be, like, music releases or chats like that unless I've done it on, like, TikTok. But even if I've done it on TikTok, the copyright is different on YouTube than it is with TikTok. So those probably won't get posted on here. I'll probably just keep those on my phone. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. I appreciate everybody talking with me. I appreciate clowning and talking about the letter and, like, the reputation clowning and all that. Thank you for the 3 people that are watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure to give a thumbs up to this video when it's released. Make sure you come back to the video, have it played in 2 times speed, have it on in the background. Views still count after a video is released. It's more important to watch it after it's released than it is to watch it while it's live. I've also, like, updated my YouTube banner because, like, my old YouTube banner was, like, new videos every other week. And it's like I haven't uploaded a video. Like, I've uploaded, like, 3 videos, like, both like, end of March, April. So, like, I've uploaded videos, but, like, it hasn't been every other week. And right as I started getting into a groove of, like, posting again, I kind of had to take a forced break. But I feel better now, and I feel like videos should be coming out more regularly, maybe once a week, maybe as, like, a fun Friday thing. So, like, I could post another video next Friday, and I could have, like, 1 YouTube live a month on a Friday. Let's make it the last Friday of the month, and then I could post, like, um, videos the other 3 Fridays or 4 Fridays. I don't know how many Fridays are in June. But, yeah, so that's, like, all that's going on for me. I'm going to end the live. So thank you guys for watching. I am so sorry that this was an hour, but it's like I had stuff to talk about, and that wasn't even everything. Like I have stuff saved on my phone that like I wanted to talk about, but I've already been talking for an hour. I don't even know what my longest video is on YouTube. Let's look that up before I end the live. YouTube channel. So like for when I re-recorded my when I recorded my action reaction for 1989 TV, an hour and 22 minutes. When I recorded my reaction for stolen version of Speak Now, it was an hour and 8 minutes. My reaction to Midnights after the breakup was an hour and 45 minutes. My reaction to the first 13 tracks for Midnight was 47 minutes. And then to the 3 a.m. tracks, it was 19 minutes, which I think is pretty iconic if you ask me. And then like let's go to my YouTube lives because my lives are always longer. Recap of 2023 and goals for 2024, an hour. What else? Discuss the Eras Tour Santa Clara Night 1 with me, hour and 6 minutes. I feel like the hour and 40. Oh no, I have an hour. Okay, so discuss the Eras Tour with me when I went to go to Vegas. An hour. A live decoding of the 3 a.m. tracks, an hour and 13. A live decoding of Midnight's lyrics part 2, an hour and 46. A live decoding of Midnight's part 1, an hour and 43. So I believe the longest I've gone live for is an hour and 46 minutes, which is a long time for you guys to be watching me. Yeah, I think that's the longest I've ever gone live. Okay. Now that I've like added like 2 extra minutes to this and I'm like just literally clearing my throat at the end of this, I'm going to end it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for the 5 thumbs up and the 4 people watching. I don't know who just came in. Oh, 5 people. Why are you guys coming in as I'm like ending the live? Who are you guys? If you're still watching this, please comment in the chat so I can like say goodbye to you guys. Mirabelle Swifty, is it you? Daniel, is it you? Jitty, TS13, is it you? Wonderland Swifty, is it you? Like, is it one of you guys that are watching? Like, see, I get distracted. You guys are distracting me from ending the live. Okay, now that it's just 2 people watching, I'm gonna end the live because I thought one of you guys would have like, oh yeah, it's me watching. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next month. Bye. Oh my god, now a 3rd person joined. I have to end it. Bye.